Ayo, Chiksua here. So, you guys think it's not worth it, what I do, that I waste all my time in Guild Boss? I will prove you wrong. So we are going to jump into the video after the intro. So guys, we are back, and I think every one of you guys know that I spend a lot of time in Guild Boss. So some of you guys might be thinking, hey, this guy might be cheating or whatever, but I have everything recorded, at least the hard and extreme run from last week, for example. So if you guys don't know and haven't checked it out, I will link it on the top here. And yeah, my last week's score was 18.19, which is not too shabby, definitely, unfortunately not a normal, but yesterday I uploaded the normal video, so you guys can actually see how this run went. And yeah, so the importance of Guild Wars, and some people of you guys might not be aware of that. I wasn't, to be honest, aware for a while as well. Only the top 32 guilds are going to be participating in Guild Wars. And I'm not talking about the rewards. Like, the rewards are really great. You're getting free gems, more or less free. It's a lot of work you have to put into it, but you get bonus gems, right? It's more about the experience of Guild Wars, having more content of Guild Wars. So as long global 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross doesn't change their mind and make like a higher bracket and stuff, every guild which is below 32 won't make it. So right now, like, those guilds here right now are fighting for the hot spot into getting into Guild Wars, and yeah, that's why it's so important. And there was also like an issue with one of my viewers. He said, hey, shit, my guild fucked up. They did not try hard enough. We won't make it into Guild Wars. So he, for example, he still has a chance to leave his guild by now, and as long he joins Sunday another guild, he can still participate in Guild Wars if he joins a guild which has access to Guild Wars. So that's why I opened this schedule. And here, as you can see, I think most of you guys have opened this already. When I opened it for the first time, I was like, yo, what the fuck? I don't even want to look at this. So what you can see here is basically we have a period time until we can like trade member and stuff. After that, when the period is done, you can't leave a guild, or I'm not sure if you can't leave, but you definitely can't kick someone, and you can't accept other people. Which means basically what I think is we are getting a chance to like, hey, this week is Guild Wars week. This person, he's slack. We don't want to have him in the guild or whatever, so that you still have time for replacing people, right? I also can't guarantee if it's 100% true, because I never played JP. Now coming back again to the top 32 bracket. So I think this is what a lot of people know, and people who are below that bracket, they don't know. We are fighting each other in brackets of 4, which means, let's say, top 4 are fighting each other, and that's why you want to, of course, get higher and higher if possible. And it would be, of course, the best if you can at least make it into the top 4 bracket, or maybe top 32 if you are not that far in the game. So here, as you can see, we are getting, based on our placements, the rewards, and obviously the higher we are getting up to 60 gems. So the first guild, or in the first bracket, which is going to be top 4, are getting much more, while the last bracket is getting up to 16 gems, but hey, it's still at least something. So now coming to the biggest problem though, about the gear. So even top guilds like my guild, or even I, am really struggling with the gear. So if you guys don't know, we need to set, or I'm not even sure if we have to set, but let's say we can set up to 5 defenses with 4 units, and every unit also has a link, which means we actually need 40 gear set. The problem is we cannot reuse any gear set, just like Brawl for example, or we can't use the same unit in the same stuff again. And the problem also is if you use a unit in defense, you can't use that unit in offense, which is going to be a big issue for everyone. So what I did for my gear, for example, okay, I should actually show it differently. So those units, obviously, they always had UA gear already. So here, because of Guild Wars, of course, my gear is in a bit mess. But yeah, so what I usually did with my units is I only try to do the corner pieces, and I replaced the middle pieces with rare. So depending on the unit, if like for example a Griamore, I will only use him as Link. So I don't care about the ring that much, but like let's go a bit more down. So I have done this already, for example. I'm still preparing, and if you guys don't know, we will be getting the QOL, quality of life changes with the gear, which is most likely going to be that the gear doesn't fail anymore and that it goes from 0 to 5-star plus 5. And yeah, so here as you can see, I prepared already this. I rolled only like 1% or something and did it for all the corner pieces, depending on how much resources I have. Because as you can see, I'm very low on anvils now. And yeah, here those units. And later on next week, when the quality of life changes comes, I will also make the rare gear, which is not going to cost that much. But yeah, I'm still not ready for Guild Wars at all, as you can see. Okay, this is Guild Wars. And yeah, so this is basically how you should prepare. Because the thing is, if you go back to the old thinking with left side SSR, right side common or rare or whatever, it's just bad. You're making new gear, which costs you a lot of material, and you won't reuse it. While if you do the corner pieces, it's totally fine, because you can always use the corner pieces again, and the middle pieces you slowly replace. And usually you don't make a lot of SSR earrings, for example. That's why earrings is the last one you are going to replace with SSR. And of course you start with necklace after you did all your important corner pieces. So yeah guys, that's it for the overview of Guild Wars. And obviously what you should try is try to get the 4 million title, which is going to be very helpful. And yeah, I hope it was helpful, and if it was, make sure to comment, like and subscribe, and also check out my Twitch channel and Discord as well. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and peace out for now.